Alright guys, are we ready to rock and roll here? Another ukulele review. It seems like anything on my instruments has been my most popular views. Nobody really cares about my lizard or anything else that I post. This is my newest ukulele and the third ukulele that I bought with my awesome strap that is not going to be a part of the video. All three of my ukuleles are Kalas, so as you can see I'm a Kala fan. If I had to go back and save my money, because all of my ukuleles are solid wood, so they're all pretty expensive, probably not going to buy another ukulele for quite a long time because it's not really necessary. I just started learning a year ago, but I love it. It's been a blast, and oh my gosh, I love the ukulele, probably more so than the guitar, and I played the guitar for about year and a half. I just wanted to try something new. This is my favorite ukulele. I'm 100% satisfied with it. It is the Kala SMHT, which is the same as my other ukuleles. However, it's a C for the Cutaway up here, and gloss. I don't like gloss on ukuleles. I like it to be very plain, but this struck my eyes. I was like, I want this. And it's the newest version of the SMHT. It's very glossy, so I may have to situate the camera. Let's start giving y'all a good look of this ukulele. Let's start with the neck first, alright? I meant the neck and the head of the ukulele. So, Kala, it's a little bit different compared to my other ukuleles. It's encrypted with I forgot what this is called. Pearl, I guess? I don't know. It's got a filling in it. I can't think of the word right now, but it's I thought it was an artichoke. I don't know what that is. I think it's artichoke. It's like Kala's little symbol. And it is glossy, so and then we've got the gears on the back. My other ukulele I did a review on, it has a slotted headstock, which I don't like, but it is unique. I love that ukulele, don't get me wrong. It's the only electric I own. But this is just normal geared tuners, no slotted headstock. They don't go out of tune. They're great. My favorite. They got a gold color on it. It's not real gold or anything like that. It's just gold coloring, which is really cool. As you can see, if we turn around, this part is gold too here. Just gold coloring. I really like that. So, yes. That saying made in China is not very sexy. I should probably take that off. But all Kala ukuleles are made in China. This is probably one of the upper ends full solid mahogany Kalas. They're all made. They're not like other ukulele brands. I'm thinking Pano and things like that. Fretboard is rose wood. Yes, and they've got fret marks here on the front and on the sides, which I love because I don't really have to look at the fret marks anymore, but when you're learning a song or something like that, this really helps. Way more balanced than my other ukuleles. This is not see, it's pretty damn balanced. It's not a make it or break it if the ukulele is not balanced, but that is important when you play. You want kind of a balanced ukulele. It's just a preference. It's not needed. It doesn't make the sound quality any better. This is solid mahogany front. I'll start getting here. That's the inside of it. It's so gorgeous. You can see the reflection. But that's the gloss. The gloss, I think, is just mostly a protection or kind of like an aesthetically pleasing type of thing. The sides. Most of the Kala SMHTs have like a turtle binding. This is not turtle binding. It is just pretty much a brown binding. To tell you if that's painted on or if that's wood, I don't really know what to say there. It looks like wood to me though. You'd have to look that up on the internet to see if this is a wood or painted on binding, but up close, in my perspective, it looks like it is in fact a true binding, just like the other SMTs I have. Those are real bindings too, so I would assume, since this is the newest SMT, that they would have not painted that on. Possibly though, I can't make any promises. Google that. So yeah, I think that's rosewood binding. Not solid, of course. Then we have a rosewood cut right here. This is kind of nice because it gives you closer access to the lower frets. Or I should say higher frets because they're higher sounding. But that's just kind of a really nice thing to have there. That's what I like about my other cut. Cutaway, except it's electric. I don't really care for electric sounding cheap ukuleles. Or cheaper side. I went ahead and put a strap holder because I like using a strap. I just found a color that matched the gear pegs. That does not come with the ukulele, okay? That's something I put in there. But oh my gosh, I guess, I don't know how else to, you can see little fingerprints from me touching it, but I mean, that can easily be cleaned. The gloss is beautiful. I don't like glossed ukuleles, but I love this one. Arched bridge, just like my other SMTs. This one's more arched than the other two, but you know what? It sounds great, so I'm not complaining. Mahoganies have a really warm sound, solid wood. When I first got it, I wasn't really that impressed, okay? It didn't open up. The strings were not, they went out of tune really quick. I was like, oh god, I just spent like $400 on a ukulele that sounds like shit compared to the other two cheaper ones. Which they're not, the only reason why the other one, they're not really that much cheaper actually, to be honest, when they first came out. That was not open, that was with the G. So if you listen to it open, oh man. Yeah, you can't really hear that really well on the recorder, but for me, this is beautiful. The sustain is beautiful, the warmth, and yet the little exciting spike it has to it. It's not, ukuleles are kind of supposed to sound happy sounding, you know? They're not supposed to be warm like a cello instrument or something like that. So it's warm but bright at the same time, which my other ukulele, I don't know if you'll be able to tell the difference, but I can certainly tell the difference in person. This is another solid wood. This is the oldest Kala SMHT. I'm not sure this is geared, but a lot deeper and warmer. Like, I'll bring this one back. The sustain is the same. And that may not be picked up on the recording here, but I don't know. There's definitely a big difference in person. I mean, it sounds great to me. It sounds the best out of my ukuleles. Definitely, you can get this probably about $350. It was $400 for me because I had to pay shipping and I was impatient, so I wanted this instrument fast, so I paid the fast shipping, which is kind of dumb, but about $350, and that's not including shipping. You could probably get a used one for about $300, $270, but awesome instrument. I really like it. If I ever were to go back and decided I want something different, I don't want a Kala ukulele, I want a handmade ukulele or something really nice. Someone asked me, what are your thoughts? Kokobola, I think, or Kokobola, something, that's how you pronounce it. They make handmade ukuleles. They post them on their Facebook when they have some available. They go for about $300 to $600, which is a very decent price range for a solid, completely solid wood Kokobola ukulele, handmade. But they're extremely hard to get, and they're auctioned off, so nobody can just go and buy them. They say, hey, or not auctioned, I'm sorry. What? Go back. They are, you have to win a contest, like you put your name in the drawing or whatever, and if you get lucky, then you get the ukulele. You still have to pay for it and pay for the shipping, and they're from Nicaragua, so the shipping's expensive, but I don't know. Are they that much better? Probably not, but if I probably want to get one of those one day. They just sound amazing. But this is the review on this ukulele, and I love it. I'm probably not going to get another ukulele for a very, 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 very long time because I love this one so much. It's perfection in my eyes, and it sounds great. I am completely impressed with a made-in-China ukulele, and this one didn't come with a setup, and so I thought, oh shit, I'm going to get it in the mail, and it's not going to be set up at all. It's going to sound awful. The setup was perfection. I was like, what? No one set this up, no one looked at it, no rough fretboards, I mean. That was really reassuring. So that was nice. I'm trying to think of something else about this uke that I'm impressed with. Anything that I'm not impressed with? Yeah. I would say that the problem is the gloss is really well done. That's not a bad thing. The problem is that whenever I put it in my... I don't think this is the ukulele's fault or how it's made or anything like that, but I put this... I put this in myself for the strap button, and I was super careful about it, but it did have some kind of crack in the gloss. You can barely tell. I mean, y'all probably can't even tell unless I hold it here for a good... I don't know how to explain it. It's like little bitty crack right there, but, you know, that was probably my fault, not the ukulele's fault, and I absolutely love this ukulele! Oh my god. I do. So, totally recommend it. If you're a person that's just getting into ukuleles, come on, buy a cheap, used, solid wood one, or a laminate one. They're still great too. I mean, there's no need to buy expensive ukuleles. They all sound pretty decent. But there's definitely, the longer you play, you tell there's a sound quality enhancement or difference. And this is just a great ukulele to start with. I totally recommend it. I did these strings on my own. I didn't like the strings it came with. I don't know why, but they're still keyless strings. They're nothing different, but I just didn't like how that was done. Everything else is fine. It's great. It's great. It's great. Everything's great. Like Trump says, right? No, I'm just kidding. Great ukulele. I hope y'all are interested in that. I didn't really see many views on YouTube about this ukulele, so I thought I would go ahead and put one out there. Once again, if you think that is just awesome, that's awesome. So, I love to look at comments. I love to get comments on my videos. That's awesome. So, comment, like, subscribe, and I may not post instrumental videos. If I do, it's probably going to be me playing them, because I'm not planning on buying an instrument for a very long time. I'm very satisfied. I didn't mention that this has like a ring around that. I like that. It's a classy but nice looking ukulele, and it sounds great. Best quality sound I've heard out of my 3 that I've gotten. They're all solid wood, but that's also preference. If you really like a warm sounding ukulele, there's nothing wrong with this one. I'm just not a fan. Okay, it's just really deep sounding, which is fine. My other ukulele is too high pitched. Okay, so it's like I need somewhere in the middle, and mahogany tends to give that a deeper tone, which I like, but I don't like it when it's too deep and it takes away from this instrument, what it is, a ukulele. So, any questions on the Kala SMHT gloss, whatever the hell is more added to that name? Just leave a comment and I will get back to you within a couple days. And thank you so much for watching. Have a good one, guys.